be completely honest, when you say things like you hear weird noises, you make me so paranoid. Because I just assume that something's wrong with my settings rather than, I don't know, if you're just trolling me or rage baiting me or anything like that, and you say you hear weird things, I panic because I think that either that's static or something, or it just sounds weird, or something's coming through incorrectly in the sound, and then I freak out. But I'm here, so hopefully that's not gonna worry me again. We are gonna do Need for Madness. Okay, thank goodness, just a Brit. I thought it was something horrible. But that's good. Zombie's here to clarify for me because Raisin's trolling me. No! Hold on. Do I have to move you back here? Give me a second. What do you mean in other instances where do you want? Remove. Yes. I need to reinstall it because it really doesn't like not being on the desktop for some reason. Launch. Alright. I need this to capture it now. Capture any full screen application. Capture a specific window. Here we go. Capture it. There you go. Turn it to maximum. Let me just see how it looks on this end. I can adjust it so that you lot get a full screen view of the game. Oh god. Okay, I have no idea how to do that now. Damn it. If only OBS wasn't so freaking freaky. I think that's top to bottom. Good enough. Hopefully the sound is not freaky for this one. I can actually just remove the image altogether. So this is the this is obviously the official version of the game. Zombie Bomb sent me an image. Hold on. This is urgent if I'm getting an image. I see. Is that Oh, I see. Yeah, I can see it clearly now. If that's the case, I could stream more nights. I can't move my. Oh my. Hold on. I'm having very technical issues now. Close that. Open YouTube back up. Okay. Perfect. Now is the main part. What am I doing? Starting the actual game. So this is Need for Madness 1 and 2 lumped together. 1 and 2. Reason I'm choosing this one is because it's got the better theme songs for 2 stages. Hopefully that's not loud. I see it pick up because this intro song here is the loudest of all the music. So hopefully this one's not a bother. But look, every character here, every car just has their strength upped so much. Look at even, you remember from the first game, Formula 7's strength was like nothing. Even look, Levita Crab. That's a lot of strength. Strength is not higher than stunts. Mimi, strength is so high. Ridiculous. I don't even think it's possible to waste everyone in this stage anymore. Plus, they're not playing the Beast stage select music anymore. It doesn't matter. And look, they're using the Need for Madness 2 race settings. They've got trees now, which is a nice little feature. Wow, who are you again on the first jump? Is it possible for me to actually waste everyone? Screen's also a lot bigger for me now, so I can actually see it a little bit more clearly. But stream is big for everyone because I can just adjust the size. We're gonna try smashing everyone up for the first round. Whoops. Thank goodness there's no... I'm guessing there's no good football matches going on tonight for the World Cup because my dad would be up till like 4 AM watching the football. Bang. Wasting is just so much... It's so much harder in this one. Unless you're using like one of the cars specifically designed for smashing people up. Okay, he got busted. But wasting people is just so hard. Get out of here. Thank goodness this guy prints power. Everyone here's just so tough. They'd be wasted by now. Here we go. Excuse me. You. Don't. He didn't make it. Where is everyone? Okay, he's not on his last lap. See, everyone here is just so durable. Like, look, get smashed already. Everyone, they also take like no environmental damage either. That's what's the problem with this version. He should... Look how battered his car is. This one's useless. Okay. This is the one thing I don't like about this, the multiplayer version. Is they didn't need to up everyone's strength like this. It's just not needed. Like, let there be destruction, for Christ's sakes. So what's on the, after I quickly win this race, we'll ask everyone in chat who could be, who is here to show up. What's on the agenda for the day, the week, the month, don't know about the year. What gets everyone going? Because I tell you what, I have something to talk about. Get out of here. Oh no. Excuse me. Finish. Thank you. Best stunt. What was my best stunt? Let's double backflip. You know what I have? Oh, you know what's weird? I have no idea how to unlock my own front door. My dad put a new lock. Okay, we got a new door, which obviously came with new keys. Before the loud music starts playing again. And as a result, we got new keys that work, which are great. My new key works just fine. Then he changed the lock again to an actual big hefty lock that we can like properly lock from the back, the inside and out. Which, fine. I guess that's actually okay. Only problem is that now with this new lock, I have no idea how to unlock the door from the inside. Say if I want to chuck something out at night to like my empty drink can, I want to chuck it in the recycling bin. I have no idea how to operate that door. I could sit there during stream trying to work it out right now, but I'm not going to. I tried just while I was playing the intro, I tried unlocking the door. And it's got, he put the little handle on it that you, or the little like lock thing that you can turn, I don't know what you call it. And yeah, I should like be able to work it out. But it just didn't work for me. I'm guessing you have to pull the handle up or something. Oh, wait, whoops. Either way, it's weirding me out. You know, I can actually just go over here. Just on over here. And I'm back over here. Look at that. Intelligent map design. Now that I think about it, I think this version of Need for Madness 2, or Need for Madness 1 and 2, some levels will actually be a little easier for me. I think the final missions in Need for Madness 2 are actually going to be easier on this version. Am I going to lap these? Look. Yeah, get fucked. Get fucked. No swearing. Thank you. I'll tell you one thing though. Let me just see what my best stunt was. Do I go over here and just turn? Oh no, I use this one. Oh yeah, this is my 4-flip. And then I get ramped up here. Another one. So slick. Physics in this game are so great. And I got max revenge. Cool, we're going to use him. Let's look at his stats. See, he should have the same strength as... No, actually he shouldn't. His strength is so high, it's like the same as Wild Canyonero's, which is not... It shouldn't be the case. Look, it's literally the same strength. It's Lead Oxide who should have the same strength as Wild Canyonero, not max revenge. Everyone here's got the max strength. Also, he should have top handling. We're gonna wreck everyone on this stage anyway. Since I'm apparently using the strongest car in the game right now. Oh, he got clipped by Formula 7. Oof. I took a head-on collision there. And I barely took any damage. By the way, in this one, I believe you can click... there's a button you can click. There you go, look. It has its own mini-map. Which... And it tells you how fast you're going. If you ask me, I don't like that. Because this game is meant to be played raw. Look at these lunatics. Formula 7 dead. Not yet. Nimi's still a lunatic. Formula 7 just got launched. Where did Formula 7 go? Tornado sharks coming after me. Yeah, he's upside down. Of course, of course. Silly me. Everyone's come up here. See, back in the original version, the one that I've been playing the past time, someone would have got wasted by now. But look how long we're taking to waste each other, because everyone's bloody as strong as Wild Canyon Arrow, who usually takes ages to waste. But no, everyone's as strong as him now. It's a bit ridiculous. That's why, by the way, I think the later stages are actually easier, because they just made everyone stronger. So you can survive and race better. Look, Formula 7 should not be surviving this long. Is lead oxide even like trying to waste anyone? Please! Oh, okay. 2 people just got wasted. Now lead oxide should be prompted to actually start trying to waste people. There he is, see? Once 2 people are gone, then this guy starts turning up the heat. Oh, I sent him spinning. He's gonna have max power. And I get wasted? Me? That's insane. Okay. 2, 1, go. Who are you? Bang. Finally, I'm in a tough guy car. Tough. TUFF. Who wants a piece of me? They're actually trying to attack each other. Boom. You need to get clipped in like that. Look how much everyone's beating each other up and no one's getting wasted. Holy. There we go. Shouldn't be yawning this much. Didn't make the loop. Look at that, no strength. Bang. Bang. He should be dead. Someone should be dead by now. I'm already so used to the classic version where you just like 3 hits on someone and they just explode. Or they're just off driving around by themselves. And then they blow up. I don't know if you lot remember when I was doing maps like the Fast, the Furious and the Radical. And like everyone would wreck themselves randomly on the environment. Finally, okay, now Madman over here should be, yep, see? Taking a beeline straight to me. Bang. Bang. When I get to the next race, I want to talk about what I actually want to talk about. Right now, I'm actually just super focused because everyone's just a brick. Yes! Alright, this should be easy now. Holy. Bang. Please break. That's why it's so much quicker to do the other versions of this game as opposed to this one. Why are we driving through each other? Glitches all this time, apparently. Oh, is he going for repairs? I'm gonna meet you there. No damage. Please don't get repaired. This is a slog, is it? What? You okay there, OBS? Just checking the stream. It's stuttering a little bit actually. Should it be stuttering like that? I don't know. Either way, no more disconnecting on me. What am I doing? Formula. When I get to Elking stage, I'll have a bit more freedom to just bash people around, so I'll talk about it then. Well, did everyone else get launched over here as well? Excuse me. I do love this stage. Whoops. Formula 7 feels so much cleaner to use in this stage, in this game as well. This is it. Easy win. Easy win. Oh, it's doing that. Let me actually just listen to the stream myself. Oh, you know, I actually got the... I listened to it back myself. I got the sound quite right, actually. Both my my own audio and the actual game sound as well. Quite pleased with myself. You know, one thing I really hate doing is when either the game's too low or too loud, or my own voice is too low or too loud, or when you're listening to a streamer and that's the case. It's always impressive when people get it like just right. Super laggy. Anyway, lead oxide. Oh, it's just stuttering a little on my end, actually. Who knows? L King. Maybe it doesn't like me streaming right now. Who cares? I restarted my computer for this, so it better be happy. Who? So many messages. Alright, now that I've got a bit of freedom to just drive around and smash people, I wanted to talk about something. Another nice little rant of mine. I've been playing Street Fighter 6 recently. And because I play Marvel Rivals, and I originally played Street Fighter 6 casually. Ever since I started playing Marvel Rivals, I decided, let me actually play, I've been watching streams of Street Fighter 6, and I thought, like, I quite like this game. And I played Street Fighter 6 myself. I mainly played the World Tour mode, which is like the story mode. Oh my goodness. So I thought, why don't I play the, why don't I practice actually learning the game properly, so I can like play proper ranked games and like play actual competitive games in Street Fighter. And that's what I've been doing. I've been off stream. I want to complete World Tour. I want to play as, complete all the characters, little missions and whatnot. Just do everything that I need to do. And then I'm gonna play. Tornado Shark's gone. Then I'm gonna practice in the training grounds. Hopefully, get the hang of the controls properly. And hopefully, I want to stream ranked games. Same way I stream Marvel Rivals on my PlayStation. But I also want to stream like ranked Street Fighter 6 games. So that would be fun. I really want to play Street Fighter. And I know if I try and play online games down here on the computer with OBS on and playing PS share play, whatever, on my computer, that would just be absolutely dreadful. I'd imagine it would lag like hell. Plus, I get latency issues when I play Marvel Rivals like that. And I know it's crispy clean when I'm playing by myself on the PlayStation. So I intend on playing Street Fighter 6 on my PlayStation 5. The best console, by the way. Ooh! Wait, did they waste each other? They smashed each other to bits. Just me and L King now. Just gotta build power up. Oh no. Don't tell me he repaired himself. He didn't. I almost repaired him. Oh my! Did he go up the? He went up there and got repaired, didn't he? Because he was at me and he was fully green. He went through the repair hoop. Look at him. He's a shiny coat of green. I didn't stand a chance. Okay. Here's another thing I want to talk about. They love releasing DLC characters. I guess not, maybe not love, but they release 4 characters every year since they released Street Fighter. 4 DLC characters that you buy. Some of them are returning characters, some of them are original characters. And so far we've only had 2 guest characters from Fatal Fury. However, this year, they've decided to spice it up because we have 0 returning characters in the new Street Fighter 4 DLC. We have 3 original characters One of them, I guess, is technically original. Like, he's already in the game, but they're adding him as an actual character, which, I mean, I'll talk about that because I have an issue with that. But then the other, there's two completely original characters. And then we have a guest character who's, I mean, it's Tifa Lockhart. And I don't, that's kind of, I guess that's why they introduced Ingrid into the game. Because they needed some excuse to bring Tifa into this. But here's the thing. With, what's his name? Terry and Mai. They're already in Fatal Fury. And I guess there's some continuity that they've sort of established between Fatal Fury and Street Fighter as to why these characters are already in the same universe with one another. Because they don't talk or act like they've been pulled into another universe. They, like, even Terry, I was playing his World Tour mode, and he says, I've crossed fists with Ryu in the past. And that's like, okay, so they're actually like, they're acknowledging the like previous crossover games where these two have actually like existed in the same games as each other. SNK versus Capcom. So if that's the case, there's no need to try and like justify how you're bringing in characters from another game into this setting, because they're effectively a shared universe. Basically, Fatal Fury and Street Fighter, or I guess it's technically the Final Fight universe. I guess Street Fighter didn't come first, but it's Street Fighter, Final Fight, and technically Slam Masters. They're all the same universe. So those three games and now Fatal Fury are all one connected universe, which also means that Art of Fighting is also connected in that universe, because Art of Fighting is actually part of Fatal Fury universe. Then they introduced Tifa, who they're like, she has no connection to any of these. Her setting is nowhere found in either Fatal Fury or Street Fighter, so fuck it. We have Ingrid, just open a dimension portal, I guess, and now we have another character. Firstly, if that's the excuse we're gonna get for why we have guest characters in these games, can we get more guest characters? Like, you can come up with any excuse you want if that's the case. Like, I'll tell you what one character I really want. I want Blaze Fielding from, what's it called? Streets of Rage in Street Fighter. Either her or Axel Stone. Because they're basically the main characters. And Streets of Rage is a classic. And they're iconic characters. I'm gonna die, aren't I? So if we're gonna introduce Tifa, who we're not even bothering with a proper excuse for, we're just saying, whoops, our mystical god character just pulled them in from another universe, like, okay, sure, can we, like, there are plenty of other characters we can include at that time. Like Tekken, for example, fuck, they just have any character from anywhere show up. They have bloody, they have Geese, they have Akuma, they have Final Fantasy characters, they have, I think it's Dead or Alive actually. Dead or Alive have Rachel from bloody Ninja Gaiden. Then again, I think they're Team Ninja, so they're actually the same game franchise. Dead or Alive also has Mai and Cooler Diamond, two SNK characters. Now, Cooler Diamond is from King of Fighters, which is separate from Fatal Fury. Meaning they're not holding anything back when it comes to guest characters there. Samurai Showdown, they have Baiken from Guilty Gear, and they have the Warden from For Honor. Now that's a guest roster. Because they're like, let's not pick characters, well, I guess one's from an established franchise, but like, we're adding a character from a game that's not technically like a proper like arcade fighting game. But we're including a character because we feel like they'll actually fit into the game. A guy from a sword fighting game. And have him in Samurai Showdown. Now that's just cool. Problem is with Street Fighter, they kind of have to be a bit tame. I was thinking, like, one thing I was actually asking is, like, people were saying, we want Vega back in Street Fighter. And I can understand the people who are a bit upset that he wasn't in any of the, he's not in any of the trailers, because he's not a DLC character, as of yet. Then I thought to myself, wait, doesn't Vega use, like, claws? Finally, I killed him. Vega's got freaking wrist blades. Like, and as far as I know, the most dangerous object in Street Fighter right now are like throwing knives or molotovs that appear in World Tour mode, or like energy balls or fire or throwing fans. So how are they going to include a character like Vega, have him all be slashing people up, and they're not going to acknowledge the fact that, you know, hey, maybe this guy's using a bladed weapon? You might have to, like, you know, edge the game up a little, unless you want it to be, like, cartoony. I guess that's what we're going to go for, isn't it? Make it cartoony. Whoops. I missed the big jump. It doesn't matter. Anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. Tifa is fine, and the other guy from the World Tour mode, also fine. I'm gonna get to him though. What's not fine are the other two guest characters, and I'm gonna be a bit harsh when I say this, but freaking hell, what were they thinking, including characters this, like, dare I say, dreadful into the game? Like, one of them I found hilarious is that new guy, Arjun. He's a big, rough looking, he's an Indian guy called Arjun. And his martial arts is breathing. My guys, his martial arts is bloody breathing. It's not martial arts. Breathing is not a martial art. But what's more funny is that I saw someone write a comment, and they called him the Indian Fart Man. Is that who we're really including into this game? A big dumb Indian fart man who blows himself up like a comedic balloon and farts on people with a stinky breath. Like, why are we including a joke character like this? They try and big him up, they try and make him all like, oh, they try and hype him up in the trailers and in his artwork. Like, he looks so big and hench, and he's all mystic, and you see him in his the little trailer that they released, and he's looking all tough. He's got grizzly hair, and he's breathing. Ooh, that's what we're really intimidated by. Someone breathing. Yeah, that's what I want to go into a fight. I want to go into a martial arts game, so I can look at the guy breathing. Some troll character who's just gonna fart on everyone, stuffing his face with curry just so he can fart on people. Like, what nasty character did you make? No one wants to play as him. Like, if you chop down the DLC to individual characters, so you can buy each individual character as they come out, not as a 4-pack season pack. Oh my goodness. Would anyone buy bloody Arjun? No one's gonna buy him. One hit away from death, thanks to Elkin. He's right behind me. So no one's gonna buy the bloody play as the Indian Fart Man. Who wants to play as the Indian Fart Man? Well, you literally, like, let's say you're a new player as well, and then they introduce Indian Fart Man into the game. Is that gonna put off players? It'll put me off. I don't want to play a game, and then this big nasty Indian guy just farting on me. Like, ugh, get this guy out of here. He's Indian, and for some reason they think that all Indians have the power of yoga and breathing. At least that's the gimmick that they made. See, back in Street Fighter 2 was when Darslim, or Dalsim, however you want to call him, Yoga, That was when he was introduced into the game. And okay, it was fine when he was in the game. Do you know why? Because back then they had exaggerated and comedic characters. They had Blanca. I don't think in Brazil there are big green monsters that zap people. I don't think that's real. But I guess they realized in India, oh, everyone does yoga over there and breathes fire, and they have stretchy skin. Like, okay, sure, we can play with that. That sounds funny. Now we're in Street Fighter 6, and suddenly it looks kind of dumb. Like, okay, we can keep Dalsim, however you call him. We can keep him in the game because he's a legacy character, and he's got his unique fighting style, and we can update him. But we're not adding any more characters like that. Like they kept DJ, they kept Blanca, they kept Zangief, they kept the what's his name, Dalsim. Those are like, maybe not DJ, but those are like the 4 characters, the 4 horsemen of weirdos from their region. Maybe not Zangief, but I guess he is built like a bulldozer. He's huge, but he's meant to be a big Russian wrestler who smashes people. And then Dalsim, who we're talking about, he's like skinny Indian yoga guy. Ooh, yoga, fancy, whatever. And then Blanca is a big green gorilla who zaps people. Like, okay, where in Brazil are you gonna find a big green gorilla that zaps people? So, which is interesting because in Street Fighter 5, they added what's her name, Laura, into the game, who does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but she's also got electric powers. Like, sure, okay, I guess everyone in Brazil now just has electric powers. That's fine, but at least they didn't make her a big green gorilla, because that's weird. Brazil isn't made up of big green gorillas. But apparently everyone has electric powers. At least they had a big titty hottie with electric powers and who does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But then we fast forward now, we get another Indian character. That's just what we need. Screw any other region in the game. We have no, unless I'm missing someone from like maybe one of the older games, we have no Greek characters in the game. I know, that's me. What the fuck? I'm just sliding across the... Okay, whatever. No way Nimi's gonna beat me. We have no Greek characters, unless I'm missing someone in Street Fighter yet. And Street Fighter are very well known for their, like, you know, including other countries into their game. They can include ones from existing countries, but they like to, you know, they like to mix it up a little. So, where's my Greek character? We got a British character. Okay, we have 2 British characters. We have Dudley, who's a black boxer, who's posh, sure, who's a gentleman. I guess he makes a good rival to Balrog, who's an American. Balrog is an American heel boxer, based on Mike Tyson, and Dudley is a British face boxer, who I don't know who he's based off of. He might be based off of someone, but yeah, I guess they can have each other's back, or they can beef each other. That's fine with me. Then the other British character they have is Cammy, and you know what? I'm happy. That's all we need. Cammy's beautiful cheeks. Even if she's not technically British, but yeah, they made her from Britain, because she's technically like an organic clone or whatever of Bison. But then we have the Indian fart man. We go back to him. Because why? I don't know why. Why would you include the Indian fart man into Street Fighter? What, like I said, who is gonna play Street Fighter to play as him? my I think my YouTube was frozen a little after I said OBS screwed. I just missed a few comments. I don't know exactly when they came up, but either way, let's say, for example, you lot want to play Street Fighter 6, and you want to look at the characters, and you're like, yeah, who can I play? Who's cool? And they're like, oh, guys, we're releasing a new character into the game. Oh, really? Who is it? Indian Fart Man. Do you want to play as him? Do you want to play as the Indian Fart Man? Is it? Let me think about this. When he, because his powers are to breathe. Very intelligent powers. Yeah, good. Don't forget to breathe, dumbass. His powers are breathing. And he's from India, so yeah, sure. What if you beat him, does he like deflate like a balloon? Like a cartoon character? Does he like start blowing away in the wind? Or does he start like farting away in the wind and blowing away? Like bloody chowder? Is he just gonna be another slapstick lunatic? But the thing is that the way that they're building him up, they're trying to make him look all serious. They're trying to be like, oh, look at this, look at Big Indian Fart Man, like he's so cool, isn't he? Look, he breathes, he's looking so tough in his picture, in his art. I guess not in his art, in his the Vita crab got wasted. You hear that? That's the loop I was after. The way the music loops in on itself in this version, fucking masterclass. Fine, you got the checkpoint. I want to wreck Dr. Monster. Let's try and wreck him at least. This guy's stiff. That's why this version is the best. Well, no, okay, this version's not the best. This song version, this game version for Need for Madness, which with regards to the songs, is the best version. Still missing out on the classic damage ratings, strength. My goodness, guys. Okay, if I can't wreck this guy, I'ma just like restart the race and race normally. He's just like as fast as me. Dr. Monster got wasted. Get fucked. Okay, no swearing. Your turn. I will throw you around. Like a sock puppet. Or you want to dance with me? Oh, excuse me. Elkin got launched. I think I can get these two to beef each other. I can fight zombies in Left 4 Dead 2. Oh, sorry, just Left 4 Dead. Your only issue is I don't have Left 4 Dead. So ha. Ooh. Look at that, I can't even hit him. Because I just ramp him every time I launch him into the air. It's funny, but I'm not actually doing any damage to him. You. Did I clip him? Where are you running? Yes, get out of my game. Oh shit. Selking now. But yeah, back to... Look at this amazing stunt. Beautiful. But yeah, back to Street Fighter 6. We have one character who is an absolute 0 out of 10. Because nobody wants to play as the big dumb Indian fart man. Arjun, ooh. Here's a funny thing. I remember when I was watching the live reveal at Summer Games Fest for Street Fighter 6 characters. Someone in the... I remember someone who I was in the chat room with said that he looked like Udyr from League. And I thought that would have been a very interesting choice if they had a guest character from League. And it was Udyr. Imagine that. Of course, it wasn't him. No, it's Big Dumb Arjun, the big Indian fart man, as we established. Elking's just getting launched over and over again. Bang. That's mattering. The name of the feet girl. See, yeah, isn't that funny? You're like, oh, Street Fighter 6, yeah? I know that game. Say, what's the name of that one character from that game that I can't remember the name of, but they have such an iconic design to them that I actually, I'm interested in them. You're thinking of Yuri, or Juri, J-U-R-I. And yes, you do like her, because everybody likes her, because she's a fantastic design character. To be fair, she was designed back in Street Fighter 4. But Street Fighter 6 did a great deal of making her look even better. Ooh. But yeah, Yuri, I guess it is Juri. Iconic character. Looks hot. She's from South Korea. She does taekwondo. She's got a sadistic attitude. She likes spiders. She dresses in purple and black. She uses her feet more than she uses her hands. So you remember a character like that? Why won't you be interested in the Indian fart man? That reminds me of when they introduced Aki into the game, or Aki, however you want to say it, AKI, like all capital letters, like she's a bloody code name or something. And people were quite interested in her. And then she kind of fell flat. And mostly because her personality was just, I'm trying to be a crazy girl. And her base outfit was pretty boring. I think people still like Aki. But for the most part, she's trying so hard to be special. Like, I thought, okay, we got a snake lady. Or at least a woman who fights with poison. And she's got like snake fighting style. That's cool. That sounds cool. Christy from Dead or Alive does snake fighting style. I think Gen in also in Street Fighter, he's a snake fighter, a snake style fighter. But he's like an old man, so he can't be in this game. So another snake fighter who actually uses poison. Pretty cool. And then what happens? They actually design her to bloody dress like a snake. And have the personality of a bloody snake. Like, not even a cool type of snake. A bloody snake that's been bashed on the head with a bloody metal iron bar over and over again. Because we gotta make sure she's crazy. Crazy. Bloody Harley Quinn bloody ruining every character she touches. Gotta have the characters be crazy, don't we? Ouch. Like, I thought when I first saw her, and you see her artwork, and she's got that mysterious stance to her. She's got like her eyes shrouded and whatnot. What? How badly wasted? I wasn't even paying attention to how much damage my card took. I just realised the screen is actually too big on your end. What? No, game capture. Oh wow, it's very big on your end. I think that's about, that actually fits perfectly now. Okay, now you should actually be able to see the chat's not moving while I'm... Okay. I lost. Oh, bollocks. I wanted to pick Elkin. It doesn't matter. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, now you lot should be actually able to see the amount wasted and the damage numbers. See, no one told me that throughout the whole stream because no one's paying attention. Everyone's just here to rant. Everyone's just here to hear me rant about the Indian fart man ruining Street Fighter by farting on everyone like the dirty pillock that he is. Who at Capcom thought that was a good idea? Who thought, oh, hey, let's make a new character. Which new character should we make? I know, make an Indian man. Yeah, what should Indian man power be? Oh, what's first Indian man power? His power is to be fire and be stretchy with yoga. Oh. Next Indian man should be stretchy well. He should breathe too. Instead of making him stretchy and small, we make him big and muscular. Yeah. Like, what is the thought process here? Why do we need another Indian man who breathes on people? That's not a cool character. That's boring. That's dumb. Can we just go to another region of the world, please? Alright, back to Aki. In her splash art, in her like character art, her promotional art, she's got the sickest stance you've ever seen. And she looks like a stone cold killer. And I thought this woman is, and she was Chinese as well. That's the main thing. I thought we're gonna get like a proper stone cold Chinese assassin. I thought this fucking, and she's just called Aki as well. I thought she was gonna be like a borderline robot. And then what happens? We get this Tootsie Pop, who's all giggling and smiling because she's so happy about poisoning people. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Hello? Can we not make her stupid? Can we keep her like serious? I don't want her bloody smiling and grinning all the time. Like, maybe a couple grinning here and there. And she's so happy to be like slashing people open or poisoning people to death. But can we, like, one of her victory animations has her literally make poison bubbles, 2 of them in each hand, and then she's dancing around like a bloody goof. Like, why is she dancing like a goof? She should be a stone cold killer. Like, if you meet her in World Tour, the way she stands, she's like back straight, hands behind her back, stone cold expression on her face. I'm like, that is who Aki should be. She should be an absolute deadly stone cold murderer. But no, you actually talk to her and she's a fucking goof. You actually play as her and she's a goof. Like, I don't want her to be a goof, thank you very much. Not every character has to be goofy. And what's worst of all as well is that they've gone so like Capcom are so weird when it comes to making characters. Like I get like hair is very important. I've been doing 3D modeling or 3D art for characters, and I've noticed just how much the hair for characters can actually completely change who the character even is. Like you can have a face model and a face structure and design for character, but you change their hair to another character and suddenly they just look like that other character. So hair is very important for completing the structure of the character, completing who they are. And Aki's hair is literally like an umbrella. She has the goofiest haircut in the whole game, and I don't know why the fuck they gave it to her. Like she looks, it's like an umbrella and a rice bowl, like an upside down rice bowl. Like what? She's got like sleek Chinese like scaled designed leather on her, so she looks like a snake. Nice, like, you know, sleek sort of slithery design. I don't know how you put it. You'll understand if you see it. And then you see her hair, and her hair just sucks you completely out of the character. That's like the goofy side to her. She's like serious and goofy, and I hate the fact that that's the complete. Oh my. Of course, I just witnessed Elton get healed. And here's the thing, Aki's not the first character to have dumb hair that's trying to be representative of something. You've seen Marissa, who is the big dumb man bear pig, who's literally just a woman with Zangief's body. And her hair is literally shaped in the style of like a Roman military helmet. And it just looks so goofy. Like, who thought this was a good idea? To make her look like, to dress her up like that, or to give her that haircut. Like, just give her normal hair, and then just let her wear a helmet. If you need to give her a helmet, don't make her hair look like a helmet, because then she just looks like a fucking dumb. Like, she just looks dumb. Her and Aki have such dumb haircuts, and I don't get it. You no need. Hey everyone, like let's do a contextual analysis on these characters from Street Fighter. Yeah, all like very deep contextual analysis right here. Marissa's hair is shaped like a helmet. Ooh, what can that tell you about the character? That she's like a Roman soldier with the hair like a helmet. Ooh, and because it's her hair, it's natural to her body, but it makes her look dumb. She looks like she's got a bloody dome on her head. Like, it's a goofy looking haircut. You can analyze the meaning all you like. How does it look on her body? It makes her face look square and cylinder at the same time. Like, it's dumb as fuck. Dumb haircut, dumb character. Aki is a dumb character as well. Completely wasted potential. I can't kill these people, by the way. I'm actually just trying to bash these lot for ages now. They're both behind me. Look at that. I'm getting... This version of the game is actually annoying me. I need this twerp dead. Eventually, Radical One can just do this. And then instantly get the repair hoop. Because he can just fly. Yeah. Why does Radical One have better hair than Street Fighter characters? And the thing is, they made her, like, here's the thing. They made her a protege. They made Aki, who's the other original character I'm talking about. Aki is a protege of Fang. And Fang is a character from Street Fighter V, an original character. He's one of the 4 horsemen of M. Bison's Shadowloo warriors. And he's quite goofy as well. He's got like dumb rimmed shades on. He's got I actually just don't know where Elking is, because I got no bloody guidance arrows. He's got big purple baggy uniform on. He looks like a stage magician. He looks like a stage magician and a pervert mixed into one, which I guess is kind of the same thing. He looks dumb as fuck, that's the main point. And I guess they were like, all right, how can we like make a new character who uses poison, but not make him a dumb fuck like Fang? And they're like, well, why don't we make a character who's like a snake lady? Snakes have poison, and she can have snake fighting style. Great idea. Let's give her like a nice evil smile to her, make her Chinese, give her a snake stance, give her claws that protrude out, poison on it. Well, that's really cool. Let's give her like snake leather skin and whatnot. Ooh. That's really cool stuff here. Like the piece of paper's on fire as they're writing it. That's how much they're cooking. Then they're like, what kind of hat should we give her, or what kind of hair should we give her? Let's give her an umbrella for hair. Let's give her a big dumb white umbrella with a slit down the middle. Like, boom! Now she just looks like a clown. Alright, we made her look kind of goofy. What should we do now? Let's make her character personality goofy. Let's make her Fang 2.0 and completely kill any hype for the character. Genius. That's 2 poison characters dead in the water. They're not going to bring either of them back, are they? Don't tell me he got repaired. No, he's still mangled up. Oh, good. So yeah, dumbass Aki, dumbass Indian fart man, fucking dumbass characters, dumbass Marissa. And then here's another thing. Thank goodness. Alright. We beat Need for Madness 1. Technically. It only took me bloody 2 hours. Did it take me 2 hours? It did. It took me bloody 2 hours. Wait, no. No, it took me an hour and 15 minutes. Alright, second, so we already talked about Tifa. I guess I could talk about Tifa more afterwards, because I'd like to talk more about the actual character herself, because I think she's cool. Talked about Big Dumb Arjun, the Indian fart man, who's just there to bloody just... Like, imagine you're sitting on a train, and then there's Arjun sitting on the train next to you, stuffing his face of curry, just farting away to himself, all dirty. Like, fuck, you're just gonna move away, aren't you? That's how Street Fighter fans feel right now. Big dumb stinky Indian man just farting to himself, peacefully chewing down on his freaking shit stained curry. And there's bloody boiling mushrooms and I don't know, like other stuff in there. I like mushrooms. I don't know what else he could be eating in his feces ridden curry dish, but he's just there stuffing his face and he's like, I'm going to be in Street Fighter and I'm going to fart on you. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want you in this game. I would rather play Need for Madness than play as Indian fart man. And do you know the best part? I can just go down to Need for Madness 2 and play this one. Yeah, no one wants to play as the Indian fart man. Second character, she's actually going to be revealed, gameplay reveal, in, right now it's about 21 hours, I believe. Her gameplay reveal is going to be, because she's the first DLC character who's going to be released. And it's going to be, it's summer of this year. Or is it going to be winter? Is it going to be fall? It's going to be sometime, I think Arjun is going to be, the Indian fart man is going to be released in winter? Or late, I think Yasmin's going to be released soon, 2026. Arjun's going to be released late 2026. Tifa's going to be released next early 2027. And then Bosch man like Bosch is going to be released late or middle 2027. So Bosch is going to be the last character released. Thank goodness we're going to get a Tifa. not wait to save till last so I can actually enjoy myself. How did you beat me? Fuck you. Can this guy really do triple loop on a single jump like that? Oh, his stunts are crazy good. I'm only just realizing this now. That's like borderline radical 1 level of stunts. Let me just win this race so I'm not annoyed at Drifter X again. There we go. Right, Yasmin. Here's the thing. Yasmin's coming out, and she's a little purple-haired girl. I think she's actually got some curved knife on her, which everyone seems to be. Oh, this is super interesting. And she's from the Philippines. Is it Philippines or? She's not from Thailand. She's from Philippines, I believe. And everyone's all like, oh, of course, Sadia, we're so hyped to have Philippines characters. Like, okay, wake up and smell the coffee with Street Fighter. They have characters from every bloody region. You don't have to get hyped if they release a character from the Philippines, because by the sounds of it, they'll get to your country eventually. Just be patient. So we've got a Philippines character coming out, and people kind of, I feel like people are kind of on, like, I don't want to say they're coping. I feel like there's this idea that people are trying their best to hype her up to themselves. Like, people really want Yasmin to be cool. And not only do I not see it, but I'm just thinking about who else we could have got here. And I saw this one picture. It was technically about Tifa, but I think it's kind of fitting for Yasmin, because people really want returning characters. And then people are like, you know, we're getting original characters, returning characters. No, instead we're getting a guest character. We're getting bloody Tifa from Final Fantasy. Like, what are we doing? And I can understand the sentiment there, like having Final Fantasy characters interfering in your Street Fighter game. Like, sure, I get it. At the same time, it's Tifa. Respect to the Queen. But here's the thing: people are looking at. I'm looking at Yasmin, and like I said, this image came to mind. It was about Tifa, and it was Ibuki, Makoto, and Sakura all at a bar, drinking away their sadness, and Ibuki screaming to herself, "Who the hell is Tifa?" While the other two, Sakura's completely drunk on the table, and Makoto's there furious. And I'm thinking the same thing, but for Yasmin, I'm thinking, okay, we got some random little Filipina girl, sure. Whereas we could have, albeit three returning characters from Japan, but we could have had Sakura, Makoto, or Ibuki, all older, all with their own identity to themselves, in Street Fighter 6. Is that not, like, would you not be more hyped for that? Like, think to yourself this, these new characters, who's gonna freaking care about them? Like, we got Street Fighter 5, and their last, here's the thing, what was interesting about Street Fighter 5, is that the last DLC character they ever released was Luke. And Luke was a completely original character. And then Luke ended up becoming the poster child for Street Fighter 6, whether people liked it or not. And a lot of people didn't like it, admittedly. However, let me go through the bloody checkpoint. However, they redesigned Luke to be really... They redesigned Luke so that he fit more into Street Fighter 6 with the identity that they were going for that game. Because he looked kind of cartoonish in a weird way in Street Fighter 5. And he didn't really mesh with anyone. But they doubled down and kept him. And I imagine... Whoops. Ooh, he's mad. And I imagine that that's the idea that they're going for with these new characters. Indian Fart Man and Yasmin are gonna be they're gonna be the new, like, the new bloods, new characters who are gonna take up the new mantle in Street Fighter going forward. I mean, here's one thing that you also don't realize is that Street Fighter 5 had a lot of original characters in that game, and okay, there's no reason I should have overturned just then. And loads of them did not make it into the game, into Street Fighter 6. In fact, Street Fighter 6 is just loaded with a lot of original characters and just a lot of the Street Fighter 2 classic characters. It's really just Street Fighter. It's just Street Fighter 2. All their cast that from that game just rammed back into a modern Street Fighter game, and everyone liked that. Literally, how do you make Street Fighter fans happy? Give them their good old games again. And that's how they kept most of the fans happy with the returning cast for Street Fighter 6. And then, like I said, you look at Yasmin, and it's this weird little pink-haired Filipina kid with like a knife, and I'm like, okay, like you're taking up a very important slot right here. We're only getting 4 characters, and you're taking up one of them. Like, are you cool though? Are you cool? Can we hang together? And I'm thinking, okay, there's so many other characters that could have been there. Like I said, Ibuki, Sakura, Makoto. So many other characters that could have fit the young, like, female martial artist. If you want it to be from an Asian country, they're all Japanese. But no, we just get bloody random Filipina girl. Like I said, she better be cool. But here's another thing. They're removing World Tour from future DLCs, I believe. So if they're removing World Tour, that means I won't even be able to like interact with this character. I won't be able to like hear their story, won't be able to listen to them talk. I won't be able to suplex Tifa, unfortunately. But if I can't do any of this stuff, like how am I gonna get expected to know this character better? They're like here's the thing, when they released the old characters, they released their World Tour trailers. But they didn't do that for these characters. Because they're not in World Tour anymore. There is no World. They're like after Ingrid, there's no more. They're not continuing with World Tour anymore. What's the point? Like Street Fighter 6, I don't want to. People aren't gonna like me for saying it. Street Fighter 6 is World Tour mode. That's the main story of the game. It's the World Tour mode. Like the characters you meet in the game, all the returning cast from Street Fighter, they all have their motivations for being in the game as of right now. Can all be found within World Tour. Sword of Justice got eliminated. So now it's my time to shine. So without World Tour, what are we really like? What are we doing now? It's literally just guest characters. It's basically what we just evolved the game into, just a bunch of guest characters. Because Bosch is a World Tour character, and spoiler warning, 3, 2, 1, he dies in World Tour. 4-year-old story, so I hope I'm not spoiling that for anyone. But with Ingrid, you effectively reverse his fate, so to speak, change the course of history for him, and then make it so that Bosch's death is avoided. Therefore, Bosch can now be a playable character in the game. And I think that's cool use of Ingrid, personally. If you're going to have an interdimensional space wizard magic girl who's got all these cool powers, and she's literally just in the game to be disruptive and be a world-breaking universe character, then I just say, sure, have this character. Have this character bring like other characters back in. Like I said, you can bring in guest characters from plenty of other games with Ingrid. That's why we're bringing Tifa into the game, Ingrid. So if we're gonna do that, why not just double down? Have Ingrid be the gateway to introduce loads of characters. In fact, Ingrid can be like the new stopping point for the World Tour mode. She can be like, you want to meet new powerful fighters around the world, why don't we meet new and powerful fighters from across other dimensions? See what else is out there. Wouldn't that be interesting? But no, we're just shutting down World Tour. So now we have characters like Indian Fartman and Yasmin, and we're like, but who are these characters though? Like, who are you? What does Mans do? We're looking at Indian Fartman just sitting on a train, disrupting the peace. Oh, he like his law. Aside from farting on people, apparently he's a police officer, and he was wrongly accused of a murder. All right, so he smothered his arse on someone, and he farted so hard that his toxic fumes bloody killed them. Like, okay, I don't want this guy in Street Fighter, but we're stuck with him. Can I like meet him in World Tour and find out a little bit more about this story? No. Can I find out a little bit more about his character, his personality? Like, can I gift him stuff and hear his reactions? No. Can I challenge him to a fight like I do with the other characters and learn more of their history? Like, no, we're just shutting down World Tour. Same with Yasmin, the girl who's taken up one girl who's taking up the slot of potentially 3 good characters. I want to know if you're cool. Let's go to World Tour, let me meet you, and let me see if you're legit. Nope. 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 Not allowed. Why? Because we're cancelling World Tour. What's the point? At that point, you are just turning Street Fighter into a spectator game. At this point, they might as well, like, what's the point of them being the characters? Why not just make them placeholder cubes? This is one thing I love telling people to think about. If you make a game with human characters, or just characters in general, what is stopping you from removing all design from the character and then just making them a placeholder cube? And the only function of these placeholder cubes is that they have different moves, different stats, and different abilities. So the sole purpose of playing the game is to pick the placeholder cube that has strictly the abilities and the playstyle that you like best, or that you think are best suited for winning at whatever goal you aim to achieve. What is stopping you from doing that? I'll tell you what's stopping you, because character and design matters. It matters because we are visual creatures and we respond to sensations, to stimuli, to art. That's what art is. It's anything that stimulates the senses in usually a positive or profound way. So when you make the Indian fart man, yeah, he's a work of art, right? A work of art you want to chuck in the bin. But when you make a character like Yuri or Juri, she's a work of art that you want to put on a bloody pedestal. Yeah. So when they make these characters like Yasmin, and you look at them and they're like, alright. So you're not gonna be a placeholder cube character. You've got an actual design to you. You've got, you know, personality. Alright, can I explore that personality? If not, if I can't explore that personality, why bother put them in the game? Like, at this point, put Yasmin in the game, put all these characters in the game, including Tifa, and don't give them any dialogue at all. Make them silent when they win or lose, or if they're beaten by another character. Have nothing come up. Make it be just complete dead air. See how people respond. They'll want to know what's going on. What's all this? And the reason why is because people actually really like characters. They really want to get to know them. They're profound by the story and the journey that can be crafted about them. Even if fictional, it speaks to real world situations. It makes you get lost into a fantasy setting that one can immerse themselves into and break themselves away from the rules that shackle them to the real world. And then they think, yes, I can put myself into either the shoes or put a perspective on this one character in this setting, and I can learn more about them as though it is real, even though we all know it's not. That's why people like, they love like characters to the point of like having an ego investment in them, because you love a character so much, you're like, this character is really special, really speaks to me. And then some brainlet will be like, duh, but they're fictional. Like, yeah, we all know that they're fictional. No one's trying to say that they're not fictional. We're saying that what has been presented, what has been the full craft of this character is so impressive that it actually warrants like actual admiration, to the point that people actually are inspired by it to a good degree. People get defensive when you insult their favorite character. I am the exact same. Any character that I like, if you say anything bad about them, like, I will get on your case. And yeah, they're fictional, like, and that's why, by the way, when people like treat stories of these characters or retcons, especially retcons, I hate that, because you're basically saying, oh, this character, they work all right, let me just tear out a good chunk of it and replace it with something that I think is better, and we'll keep it, we'll go from there. We'll pretend it's the same character though. Like, no, you can't do that. You can't get away with that. False flag. Stop right there, you lunatic. But anyway, back to Street Fighter 6. World Tour, I think, is very important to the game, and I think Street Fighter 6 is World Tour mode. It's like, they don't learn, because people got on their case back in Street Fighter 5 for it not launching with a story mode. Like, okay, why would people... Okay, it's a competitive one-on-one fighting game, and it has no story mode. Why would people who want to play a competitive fighting game be upset that it doesn't have a story mode? Maybe it's because there's actually, like, you know, a degree of continuity. People want to follow along with these characters. and then just pretending, well, we don't care about that. We're just gonna, you know, hand wave it away. Like, people got upset that Black Ops 4 didn't have a story mode to it. Think about that. A Call of Duty game. Do you know why you play the story mode for Call of Duty? You play it if you want to get trophies. And maybe the story has some good merit to it. Aside from that, the only reason you play Call of Duty is to go straight onto multiplayer. Or, if you are playing Black Ops or World at War, you go on zombies. Those are the only two reasons you play Call of Duty. Even then, they created a hard-bodied story mode for Call of Duty. I'm dead, aren't I? Fucking hell. God, what a waste. So when people say, oh, you don't like the story mode or whatnot, like, it's more important to people than you think. And so is characters. And so is interacting and understanding these characters, which is why I don't like World Tour mode not being in the in Street Fighter. It just sounds crazy. And I don't like the fact that they're doing it with these new 4 DLC characters. When we have a character from an alternate dimension who would be fantastic to speak to, who is the next character I'm obviously going to talk about because she's the 3rd character being released in the DLC, Tifa. Now, everyone wanted Tifa to be in Tekken because Tekken's gameplay feels like it fits Tifa way more. But we're getting her in Street Fighter where she's just going to be a drive rush character. And yeah, people are a little like, you know, let's not waste it now. But we may have already wasted it, who knows. I don't think Street Fighter was good for Tifa, but if I get to play as Tifa, I'm happy. Because I'm going to be happy for Revelations, Final Fantasy VII Revelations. I still need to finish Rebirth, but I get to play Revelations, so I get to play Tifa again, and I'll be playing Tifa in Street Fighter 6. Happy me. Happy me. On the other hand, she's gonna be like a martial artist. And I'm thinking, okay, we kind of got her moves in the game. In Street Fighter, or not Street Fighter, sorry, in the Final Fantasy Remake games, we kind of got like a move set for her. A good enough move set that seems feasible. But what's she gonna be doing in this game? She has abilities, which I'm guessing are the, thank goodness I killed Oaken, which are gonna be the same abilities from the remake games, which means she's gonna have like Star Shower, she's gonna have Key Charge, she's gonna have that backflip attack where she does a backflip and then dashes forward. She's gonna have the leg drop kick. If she has all of that, like, I can see a pretty solid list of special moves on her, which looks kind of fun. So I'm very happy. Enough for her. I still think that she's sort of propping up the DLC because bloody hell, we got some duds. We got the Indian Fart Man and bloody Yasmin. I don't even know what nickname I should give Yasmin because she's boring as well. I'll just call her Filipina Girl because that seems to be her only identity. Like I said, I want to... hey, not to, you know, ask for more representation, but is there a possibility that we're going to get a Greek character anytime soon? Maybe? Yes? No? Like, we got a dumbass Italian woman who's just a big dumb man. We got a French woman, we got a bloody ghetto bitch. We got a silly fucking street rat. Ghetto welfare queen. Bloody raps and spray paints. who's a ninja. Of course they made the black bloody girl a ninja. Like, it's just random, isn't it? But we don't get a Greek character. Like, can we add Kratos? Like, classic Kratos into Street Fighter now? At this point, they're gonna add bloody Dante from Devil May Cry. Or maybe they should add Trish, actually. You can pull out a gun and just shoot the enemy, shoot the other person dead. But like, where are my other characters from other regions? Like Filipino girl. Tifa's like the one I have least to really complain about because I guess she's fine. Tifa is fine. I like Tifa. We all like Tifa. But then we look at Tekken, and they got Yujiro Hanma. They got the strongest being on the world. What do they call him? The strongest man on Earth. Or the strongest, I think it's the strongest creature on Earth. Like, alright, like, I think, I still say he's from a meme anime. I think he's a weird character. Like, bloody, what's it called? Bucky the Grappler, I think it's called. I remember my friend used to talk about that. And he used to show me Yujiro Hanma. And apparently he's like a super soldier who fought in the war. And he beat the entire army by himself and established world peace. And he's done like other crazy stuff, and he's just the strongest man on Earth. He never loses. And like the goofy, some of the goofy shit that I've seen him do. I saw a video of he's playing rock paper. He's playing rock paper scissors with Bucky, and he does scissors and Bucky does rock. So he should lose. No, he just encloses his fist over Bucky's fist, and then his fingers, and then squeezes until he crunches his hand. So he wins. Only he can pick scissors into rock and win. Like, he's parody tier. That's the equivalent of including bloody One Punch Man into a serious fighting game. Like, he's a parody character. You don't include parody characters in, but you know what? If Tekken are gonna make him work, why not? Is this the same? Is this Tekken 8? Is this the same roster with Geese Howard and Akuma? Because I tell you what, Yujiro Hanma beating basically Heihachi Mishima, Geese Howard and Akuma all in one game, like, then he's basically just setting himself up to be the strongest character in fiction. But yeah, Tifa, I guess, is fine. I mean, great character. I hope they do her justice. When I was playing World Tour, and I was playing with Mai, well, not with Mai, but I met Mai as my mentor. And I was realizing, you know what? She's actually, oh my, holy. Why is the screen stuttering like that? I just noticed it. What's going on here? Fine. Let me... How do limit capture frames? I don't want to capture cursor, hold on. How would this look? I don't want it to be lagging like that. Okay, it looks smooth on the stream end. Oh good, there he is. Still first. Still first, son of a bitch. I should really be playing high rider in this stage. Doesn't matter. There's all the other races. So yeah, Yujiro Hanuma, like, now that's a surprise. Everyone's all, like, oh yeah, Tifa's coming into a game, into a fighting game, finally, like, oh, Tekken fans, you're all seething, yeah. What's Tifa coming into though? She's gonna be with the Indian fart man, and she's in Drive Rush slop. Is she even gonna be better than Ed? Or Mai? Mai. Like, look at the state of the game she's in. You really want her here? They're gonna have to bloody gut Drive Rush if you want Tifa to be like a serious character. Are they gonna do that? Don't know. But the final character, and this is the one I think I'm okay with the most, but I also have contention with, and that's Bosch. And Bosch he's in World Tour. In fact, he is your day one friend from the start of World Tour. And he's your friend all the way up until the end of World Tour, up until his death. And the fact that you reunite with him in Ingrid's World Tour, and the fact that Ingrid gives you the opportunity to sort of restore his fate and change the course of his history so that he lives in the end instead of dies, is quite touching. However, as a DLC character, they're basically selling you player 2, which I think is ridiculous. Why is your, like, in any other time in history for gaming, Bosch would be an unlockable character. He'd be an unlockable character. Complete World Tour and you unlock Bosch as a fighter. Obviously, if they want to make an account, like, for the sake of like competitive games, they obviously have like, what is it? They set up accounts for the fighters at the tournament. They have like they have a preset PlayStation because they have a single console for everyone to play on. And they already have all the prerequisites unlocked for every character to be playable. It only makes sense. That's how it's always been. Back in the old days with like with old fighting games where unlocking characters was actually like a thing you had to do. Whereas now, Bosch, basically the second character you play as, or no, he's not even the second character you play as. He is like, he's your friend in the World Tour mode. He's like your friendly rival, tutored under Luke. He's the very first guy you fight in the game, and he's like your homie. He is a DLC character. Like, you have to spend real world money to play him. Any other time in history, Bosch would be unlockable. An unlockable character. But we're living in the DLC era. So now you have to pay for Bosch. Which I think is just completely... I think it's out of pocket. I think he should be a free DLC. 4-year anniversary, whatever fancy excuse they want to give. Make Bosch a free unlockable character. Do not make Bosch a DLC character that you have to pay for. That's ridiculous. And like I said, if they want to release him like free to play as like an update to the game where Bosch is like in the game, as a free unlock character, that's fine. Or if you want to make it so that he's an unlockable character after beating World Tour, also fine. Having him be a paid DLC character, I think is completely unacceptable. Especially when you've got, like, let's think of the other paid DLC characters. M. Bison. Is M. Bison found anywhere within the game? No. Can you... Let's bring back the final boss of Street Fighter 2 and 3. The head of Shadaloo. The biggest, baddest MF in Street Fighter. Do you want to play as this guy? Sure. 20 bucks. Or 30 bucks. I don't know how much it is. I think it's £23 for me. To get the season pass for the 4 characters. And then you too can play as M. Bison. Fine. That sounds great. Like I said, a lot of these characters usually would just be unlockable characters, but whatever. Everyone here, look how tough everyone is. If this wasn't even my like classic version, these all will be getting one shot. No, these are tanking hits. So Bosch, like, I don't know what to say. Any time in history, and Bosch would be an unlockable character, but he is paid DLC. That's unacceptable. In fact, I swear, in Street Fighter 4, for example, you could unlock fighters. You could unlock Evil Ryu. You could unlock Oni. I'm pretty sure. I think you had to unlock Seth. I think you had to unlock Goku as well. There's a lot of characters. I don't know if they made the arcade edition where all the characters were already unlocked. But they made like you could unlock characters in that game. Street Fighter 5, like I said, that game released with no story mode and it got everyone upset. Which I think is understandable. Now we're releasing Street Fighter 6. And then pretty much the very first character you ever see in Street Fighter 6 is Bosch. Oh shit. And then 4 years later, you have to buy him. Forgive me for saying that's a little ridiculous. Also, that was a terrible start. I don't think I'm going to win. Get out of my way. You are being a fat idiot getting in my way all the time. Look how far ahead Mighty 8 is. I'd say I need him to get wrecked, but he can't get wrecked in this version. Okay, sure. We've reached the hard races, by the way. It literally starts with Ghosts and Magic. Okay. I'm not even going to entertain that. Stop hitting me at the start. Get out of my way! right there. Can I overtake him? He's like the fastest car in the game. Holy, let me drive. Oh my god, joking. He got turned upside down. This is my chance. Please don't, Elkin. Yes. Please don't do this. Just gonna skip that. There's big goofy goober. Move! This music's hyping me up. I have no idea where Mike Yates is. And I just got repaired. This is it. Ooh. That race is always hard. Always super hard. Cherry flavored Dr. Pepper. Are we gonna play Mighty 8? No, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna play Elkin. Guess what? Hey, with Mighty 8, what happens if you reverse? Smash! Got sandwiched immediately. Bang. Hey, big boy. Hey, you. Okay. Drive like that. Or Machine, are you gonna try and drive into anyone? Or are you literally just looking at me? Can I drive now? Please, side cruise. Alright, let me get this. Whoa. Okay. Alright, who wants some? You. You're annoying me. And he survives that. He doesn't survive that. Who's next? Look, it's like swatting flies over here. Get out of here. Please. Still twerp. It's right behind me. Where you going, Machine? Where you going? You made him so bloody tough in this version. It takes so much. Look at so much beating this guy takes. You know. Alright, but where's Tornado Shot? Bang. Oh, there he is. Hey, you. Oh, my goodness. Let me get a loop around. And then he does that to me, sure. Let me do it, please. There we go. Big lummox. Now, if this were the classic one, he'd be dead by now. Because he is not... Like, he's tough, sure. This tough? No. Fucking hell. Look how battered his car is. Like, fucking hell. Five. Ooh, that's clean. You're a superstar. Call me a superstar right as I wreck Machine. Look at this. What a joke. He shouldn't be taking this much of a beating. I'm pretty sure this version of the game, Elking is actually faster. I die in one hit, by the way. He got wasted, but I die in one hit. That's how powerful they made Machine in this version, by the way. It's a joke. Like, okay, he's tough. Sure, and he's meant to be tough. They need to make him super tough to smash everyone up in the new enhanced strength version. But that, like, look at this. I die in one hit. He had no HP left, and I die. Whatever. However, since I finally finished my ranting, we are finally at the stage of the day. I guess stage of the week. We're going to be playing Elking, obviously. Suddenly, the king becomes Santa's little helper, or in my case, or in your case, to be more specific, suddenly you become the queen, the Dread Queen's little servant. Tell me, do you hear the desert winds blow? And the reason we picked this version of the game, because this song has the most perfect loop humans have ever conceived. Zombies back. Out of the way, kids. Come here, you. You need to get... Oh, Drifter X killed himself. Someone else killed himself as well. Either way, there's 3 people wasted right now. Is it just Max Revenge and Lead Oxide right now? I don't know if it is Lead Oxide actually. It is. Oh, he's looking a little mashed up. Anyway, I need to beat up Max Revenge a little. Come here, kid. Haha. Hey, fat boy. Oh. Yeah, Formula 7's in pieces. Ooh. Unfortunately, I've finished my Street Fighter 6 rant. But you know, hopefully soon when I complete World Tour, I will be playing Street Fighter 6 on stream. Hopefully. See, this one's actually a lot easier to beat up Masheen. You know why? Because he sits there waiting for me. He gains no momentum, so you can, like, when he has no power, he can be rammed. Which means you can get a power advantage on him, and then you can shove him around and actually do damage. By the way, here it comes. Here it comes. The perfect song loop, and this is why I picked this version. Oh, the action never stops. That is so clean. That is why this version of the song is the best. That's why this version is superior than the classic version. Because that loop, that perfect transition, fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable how good it is. That's a joke. A joke how little damage he takes. Let me just... You know, since he wants a camp waiting for me to come through here. Where are you going, fat boy? Sure. Beep beep. No way he tanked that. No way he made it through. No way he made it through that. Do I have to just drive this guy around and hope he loses all his power? Hey, fat boy. It's just so tanky. Like, they just made him unbelievable in this version. On the plus side, we're gonna reach the song loop again. Yeah, if he touches me once, by the way, despite the fact that I'm L King, he'll decimate my health bar. Look at his massive power advantage. I have to get over him. Sure. And they played the song loop again. Fucking hell. Just unbelievable amounts of effort you have to go through on this guy. And I almost die in one hit. Alright. This is it, fat boy. Still nothing. Fuck yes. Despite all the odds. The king does it. I don't even know if it's possible to waste a Machine in this version of the game with Dr. Monster, because of just how, like, unbelievable they made Machine in this version. Here, before we end this level, you have to hear the perfect song loop one more time, because this one, it's still to this day, like, if the OG versions that I usually play, if they had this loop version, just like in Leaf Madness 1 with the Beach Arcade Dream, if they had the loop like they do in this one, the song transition loop, the pitch perfect, absolute tempo upbeat perfect loop that this song has, it would be the best version of the game ever. But let's listen to it one more time. Just listen. It's immaculate. It's after the drum beats. You'll hear it. It's after this. Is that not amazing? If I could, I'd literally, if it was possible, I'd just stream that song playing all the time, just over and over. Just be that song with that loop. That's how good it is. Fortunately, that wouldn't make a very good stream, would it? Anyway, now I get to play as Machine. It'd be a great stream for me. I'd love it. I'd watch it. I'd sit there all day listening to it. But no one else would like it. I guess we should really have some popcorn in chat, because this is, after all, popcorn. Whoopsie. Oopsie. It is actually on the, okay. Okay, it is actually perfectly fit on. So I was just moving the screen a little. Alright. Let's try Machine again, why not? The gun run. High Ride, Might Yate, and Radical One. All present. No Elkin. Just decked him. What is this lunatic doing? My health is bleeding. Come out the ramp. No way I get wasted. Fuck it, might you? Machine's right in front of me. Out of my way, fool. Machine's in front of me again. Out of my way, I'm plankton right now. Out of my way, fool. Machine's to the right of me. Guess what? Out of my way, fool. Okay, I shoved him out of the way this time. Ooh. There's Radical One right there. Ooh. Can I overtake him? Oh, I overtook him. Ooh. 3. Ooh, I'm in front of him. He overtook me just by looping. Oh, he can forward loop from there. What? No way. No way. That is certified. That is incredible. Literally pulled victory from the jaws of defeat right there. All because Radical One rammed me across into a ramp. And then he missed the ramp himself because of it. Do I dare play Radical One in this level? Fuck it, I'm playing Machine. Come here, you. Come here, you. Need to wreck Dr. Monster first. What's up, big boy? Ooh, didn't last long, did you? I want to wreck Mate Yates over here. Is he... He went on the other side. Can I... I see Dr. Monster's corpse and I keep thinking he's still alive. Oh, big mistake. Ooh, big mistake, boys. Hard time, boys. Where you going, High Rider? You look a little lost. Is Old King stuck? He is kind of stuck. I have like 0 HP. No way I missed that. I'm not getting wasted after this stellar performance. No way I get fucking wasted. No way. After all that. It takes me fucking years to waste him when I play Old King. Get out of my way. Come here. Come here, you creep. Where's Dr. Monster? Come the get over here. You actually want to be a creep on me. You want to be a creep as well. You want to be creeps. No one's a bigger creep than Masheen. You're a creep. And you did so much damage to me. You just collided into my bloody hitbox. Oh my goodness. That's the kind of elevation I need. Where's this little creep going? You're being a creep, little one. Who's this creep over here? And I get wasted. This is so annoying. Wait, what? I think Dr. Monster got wasted just at the end there. Hold on, I actually need to watch the replay on this. Did Dr. Monster literally get wasted? He did. I clicked space so quickly that I didn't notice Dr. Monster had actually got wasted just then. That's actually incredible. Right at the last second, he got wasted. I was actually about to exit and then restart that level, but because he got wasted, I technically won. No! You. Where are you going, little one? No way you're trying to beef me. You can't beef me in this version of the game. That don't work no more. You can try and play bodyguard all you like. What? Good. Wait, are these lot like bloodthirsty? Because Radical One is like low-key trying to ram me. He's stuttering. Please overshoot this. Oh, of course. Oh, but I don't overshoot mine. No way. Fuck you. Meanwhile, High Rider's out there. Just racing. Right now, there he is. This little prick. I need to fuck him up. Oh. This little douchebag. Come here. You want a piece of me? Yes. Nah, let's go get High Rider. Where's High Rider? Oh, get fucked. What are you doing? Yeah, let me back. He is an idiot. This is it. You, where you going? Where you going, fat boy? Hey, you missed the hoop. Is that what you wanted? No, he's way better at doing hoops than I am. I'm gonna beat you there. I'm gonna beat you there. Where you going? Where you going? Ooh, this version is so much easier. This fourth dimensional vertigo is so much easier on this version of the game compared to the bloody classic version. I don't know. They're brain dead in this version. They drove into me like several times. They're so aggressive. Dr. Monster kills himself in this version because he's still on bodyguard duty. The only difference is Dr. Monster can't play bodyguard against Masheen in this version. It's impossible, so he just dies instantly. Guess what? I'm not even going to play Dr. Monster. This is Masheen's day, so I'm going to play Masheen. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. L King, Dr. Monster, and me. Now it's go time. Come here. Might Yeet is out of there. Ooh, out of here. Come here, L King. Ooh, get out of here. Ooh, get out of here. You finish Need for Madness 1 and 2. Now get up and dance. Beautiful. But we're not finished there. Radical 1. Time to play the stage of the game again. You know what? Hold on. I want to... Fuck. Hold on. I want both the big boys in the stage. What? Whoops. I'm gonna give everyone a seizure. Surely he can spawn on the stage. There he is. Might Yeet, Dr. Monster, L King Machine. We're all here. Excuse me. I'm gonna try and win the race. Excuse me. Boom! Get out of here. Is L King actually in front of me? Oosh, went clean over that. Alright, now here, you go through here, and he's immediately bombing down the aisle. Fuck me. Is he still after me? He should be moving to the next area now. Whoops. Went right over there. Excuse me. Get out of my way. What is wrong with this bloody monkey? He got wasted. What an idiot. Alright, can I get this loop? Of course I can. Excuse me. Haha. Dummied him. See, this race was intended for Might Yeet. They didn't expect the stunt master himself, Radical One, to be in this race. Ooh. Hilarious. Where's Fat Boy? There he is. Just need to get to here. Excuse me? So far I haven't had any problems from Dr. Monster yet. No L King. Oh, L Machine's not here. He must have gone back to the first loop. Perfect loop incoming. Shit. So Machine was like taking a weird turn just then. Clean. Excuse me. Oh, is that working? Dr. Monster's still roaming around. I've wasted like half the competition though. Ha, too slow. I beat him to the checkpoint. And that's how the race is meant to be done. Look who it is. L King, Dr. Monster. Somewhere way over there is Machine. I wasted him. Let's look at this. He's here. I go up here. And then Cool Cat, thinking he's cool, comes in my hands. Bang. Get out of here. I love this. I love this song. That's why it's in my favorites. Oh, that was Machine. He was right there. I dummied him so quickly. Didn't even get a chance to catch up with me. Alright. As usual, we have to wait until the loop plays. Them's the rules. I don't make the rules. I follow them. It's the rules of Need for Madness. Thou shalt listen to the loop that plays for the Beach Arcade Dream and for Suddenly the King Becomes Santa's Little Helper. Them's the rules. And it's coming. Remember, after the 2 pairs of drum beats. That's so hench too. You know what? We're gonna try. I'm gonna try and waste everyone with Dr. Monster. 3, 2, 1, go. Out of my way, fools! Out of my way, fools! Ooh, I'm still going. Who are you again? I am Dr. Monster. I smash. It's so freaky how they made the best car in the game is technically a smasher. Not only is he a smasher, but he's bloody fast, he has great stunts, he has great handling. Boom. And then he bounces whenever he hits you, so he's always got full power. He's just... Dr. Monster's a freak. But I believe Radical One is bombing right through. Boom. So I need to humble him real quick. Bang. Need to humble them real quick. Here you go, Radical One. Zombie, is Geo not streaming tonight? Is that traitorous little frog not streaming? See, this, by the way, is why I choose to stream on Tuesdays. Not only do I have Wednesdays off so I can be up all night, but because Duo doesn't stream. When is this guy going to get wasted? How many times am I going to hit this guy? And he's not getting wasted. Alright, he's going for the repair. What? Where is he going? Okay. Also, where is everyone else? I see Radical One, I see El King, I see Masheen. No! There's Nimi. Am I missing someone? Okay, I wasted 2 people. Ooh, I just heard that perfectly. Ooh, okay, Nimi's out here. Okay, so I do just gotta waste Radical One. Then we're good. Hey, you. Pay attention. Sleeping on the job. I need to get Radical One. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yes, I can do it. Hit something? Not me. Wait, is he gonna get repaired? Please. I disrupted him. That's it. Now it's just for El King. Actually, you know what? I have something that might make everyone else happy. I'm going to use El King to help me mash Masheen. Hey, fat boy. Is this the way you beat him? You just keep jousting him. Just go for max power rams on this guy over and over again. Because that happens if you don't. Look at that. Ha, I'm the monster though. Like, you lot couldn't keep up with me if you tried. Sure. Stop bugging out, bloody camera. The L King's just mad at me 24/7 now, so I'm fine with that. I need to get Masheen, because Masheen is like, he's the boss at the stage. Boom. Get waste. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Elkin got wasted. Masheen is just driving off. God bless Trump. Wait, what's with the sudden patriotism in chat? Did he just get repaired? Oh my goodness, he got repaired. That is not a good ram. Bang. Oh, because Gio likes to pretend that he's American, doesn't he? Despite the fact that he's Mexican. Imagine being a Mexican Jew and then pretending that you like America. Where is he? Is he just... driving backwards and forwards for no reason. I don't know what this guy's doing. Hey, you. I think he's got very low power. I think he's got extremely low power actually, because he isn't winning a single joust at me. I don't know what race Gio is. All I know is that he's not American. He loves pretending he's American because he lives in America and he knows that when the Americans finally have enough of people like him, he's gonna be in real trouble. You know, that's what I love about like, you know, these Mexicans online, like, oh, these white supremacists, all these white supremacists, and they're all like foreign people, like Cubans or bloody Colombians or Mexicans. And I'm thinking, like, that's basically them, like, having their gambit, because when the Americans are sick of people like them, like, they're gonna come for people like them and they're gonna think, oh, if I get on their good side, they won't have my neck. Which is, you know, admirable thinking. But, like, you know, I don't think it's gonna work. Masheen has, like, I think he's got 0 power. He isn't winning a single. He isn't winning a single clash against me. He's just so slow, so powerless. Don't tell me he got repaired. Hey, fat boy. Pay attention when I'm chasing you. Is he actually just trying to race? I'm still first. So I don't think that's the race. That's what he's doing. I think he's just lost his brains. I think now that Big Daddy Machine, no, Big Daddy Elking's gone, he doesn't know what he's doing anymore. Suddenly Machine has become the Dread Queen's little servant. Andale. Oh. Look at that. I can do a 360 without even trying. This is how you beat Machine using Dr. Monster in the classic version. You just joust him over and over again, and you just out-sustain him. And apparently it's working here. Oh god. Am I playing against actual people? No. You can play against actual people because this is the multiplayer version. But I'm not. Can I beat him to the hoop? No way he got repaired. Oh my goodness. And I'm just sitting there upside down. Fucking hell. I'm gonna be here for ages. Because this guy just... Ooh, because they made him so impossible to kill. They made him so bloody impossible to kill. They made him needlessly impossible to kill. Fucking hell. It's like they made him exclusively the only person who's so hard to kill in this bloody version. Machine. Everyone else can just go fuck themselves except Machine for some reason. Can you let me please stay upright? Please. Sure. Alright, hi Rydell. Please. Thank you. You know I'm gonna ram him again. Fucking Abe. Yes. Yes. That's perfect. That's literally perfect. We need to get Radical 1 out as soon as possible. Drifter X. Yes. Literally just led Oxide now. Where is he? He's nearby, but I can't tell because Elking's on my radar. Wait. Please tell me This is it. I get repaired. Good game. Sure. Nice. Alright. Now it's just the try and wreck Masheen show. Again. Boom. Where are you going, fat boy? Come on. Fat boy. The way I have to get frontal hits on this guy. To try and do any damage. I hate how his hitbox, by the way, is so big that he doesn't get hit by those spikes on the floor. Because they usually do good environment damage. But he just doesn't take environment damage because he's just so fucking big. Like, he can drive through those and not be bothered. I'm second, technically, because he's technically in front of me. That's hilarious. I am not stopping until I beat this guy. I will go like a madman if I have to. Nice that he's just taking no fucking damage from me. Surely that did a lot of damage. That's so sick. Slick as the rips. Surely that did something. He's getting repaired. He's a shook one. And of course, he takes bloody no damage. Just got to shove him away from the repair. Hoop over and over again. No, no. Good. There we go. Gladly body block. Please. Please! Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Because it disrupted my... Because I bounced off the fucking environment. I couldn't control myself and I couldn't fucking stop him. Get fucked back here. Hey, you fat fucking retard. Get over here. Fucking... Can you just... Oh my god. Can you make it so that Dr. Monster can actually fucking ram this guy? Please. This is just so fucking impossible. Now look, he's not even taking damage, he's just getting shoved along. Fucking hell. So annoying. You gave him, cause look at this bloody bumpy ground, and I fucking can't control myself because of it. Made him invincible for no fucking reason. Like they were concerned at one point. They had to nerf Masheen because apparently he was so strong he was basically invincible. This isn't so strong he's virtually invincible. Like this is the Masheen. Dr. Monster is the second strongest vehicle in the game, and I'm doing nothing to this jabroni. It's just annoying. Like, can he just not be this bloody invincible? Like, I don't want to get an accidental touch of death against this guy, because then I'd just be annoyed. I'd have to restart all over again. But please let my hits do the fucking damage to this guy. This is why, by the way, the final stage is so much easier in this version compared to the classic version. Because fucking one of the issues in the final stage is that Dr. Monster chases you around and bloody beats you up. He can't do that in the classic version. No, he can do that in the classic version. He can't do that in this version. He tries that in this version and Masheen just touch of deaths him. Because they made Masheen bloody invincible in this version. Look, I can't tell how much damage this idiot's taken. As far as I know, he isn't taking any damage. I don't even know if that's doing any damage either. At least I get to listen to this song over and over again. You. Idiot. Where is this big idiot going? Yeah, actually trying to generate some kind of power. Look how long it takes to just fucking beat this guy. It's like they made this guy the only guy allowed to wreck anyone in this fucking game. God forbid you want to use Dr. Monster to fucking smash people up. Don't know why they made so many edits to this version of the game. Like, look, this guy's a joke. Please. I knocked him away from it. This jabroni has to be nearly dead. And he got repaired again. I don't fucking believe it. Get over here. Get the fuck over here. I'm getting sick of you. This guy's a fucking jabroni. There's no way they made him like... His strength is like... It's not even max. It's like 3 levels above max. Because I'm doing no fucking damage to him. Does he have like no power yet? And I'm just doing I'm just clipping through him. Not even like doing damage, just clipping through him. And like get incremental bumps on him that are doing like small chip damage. It's not even like proper clean hits. Stop bouncing all over the place. Totally annoying. Please stop bouncing. Like, he just sits there waiting to be hit. And I fucking hit him with all my might. And he barely takes any damage. Fuck me. This is why you just beat this level with bloody Elking. Because for some reason it's a bloody mission to try and do it with bloody Dr. Monster. Because they just made it so impossible to get any fucking hits on Masheen with Dr. Monster. Surely he's at least a little mash-up now. By the way, if I die to this guy, I'm just quitting. I'm literally bashing my head against this guy for so fucking long. Making negative progress because he's just so bloody invincible. Sure. No. Fuck off. No, 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 no. Fuck off. Please, please, please! No fucking way! No fucking way. No fucking way. I bounced off of him and fucking lost traction, and then that's it. They thought this was balancing Masheen, by the way, making him this bloody strong. This version of Masheen is like the strongest version they could ever make. Because the classic version of him is just no fucking way near this strong. Like, this is an absolute joke. I'm not doing any fucking damage to him with the second strongest vehicle in the game. Like, after El King, or technically, like, this guy, Dr. Monster and El King are joint strongest characters after Masheen. And this is how fucking strong Masheen is. Dr. Monster's technically stronger because he's faster, so he can generate more power in his hits. Do I literally just have to clip into this guy until we both like just chip each other's health bars away? With just repeated damage incidences. Because this is a joke. Turn around. Come over here. Where are you hiding? Fucking hell. Can you get away from these bloody rocks? Oh my god, of course. Look. Look, he touches me and I lose all this health. I am like one notch less stronger than him. I hit him repeatedly. He's not taking any damage. Like, the way they balance strength in this game is a joke compared to the classic game. This is why the classic game's better. Because Masheen isn't fucking indestructible. Another round of smashing up Masheen until it's fucking completely grey. And then this big jabroni's just gonna go get a health hoop and get it straight away. Because for some reason he propels himself. Come on, you big jabroni. Where are you going? Where are you looking? Look, stop, look, look. That me bouncing on him doesn't do any damage, by the way. Let me play, let me play. I need to fucking kill this guy. Then I can sleep peacefully tonight. Oh my goodness. Where are you? What are you doing? Nice. Me bouncing on his head like that is not doing any damage. The fact that he's still sitting over here and being aggressive still tells me that he's still got full health, or not enough health to warrant repairs. Okay, now he's actually going to try and repair himself. He didn't make the jump. Oh, get... I'm not gonna swear. I'm not gonna swear, but I did it. I did it. I can finally end the stream. Go to hell. Go to hell. I did it. I made you my little helper. I made you my little servant boy. There we go. It's possible. It is bloody possible. And as is tradition, we have to wait for the loop. Holy, get out of here. Get the hell out of here. Let's just wait for this perfect loop. Then I'm out of here. Beautiful. There was no disruption, by the way, during this whole Dark man's guidelines. Are you gay? Whereas I don't think you gay. I think you straight. Whew. I finally did it. I finally beat that bloody big dumb ape. That's me done. Another nice night of Need for Madness. And I'm never gonna try and smash up bloody Machine with Dr. Monster on the multiplayer version ever again. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. He shouldn't take that much damage. But he does. But I still beat him. So he can go to hell. Why is it frozen like that? On that end. It's perfectly fine on the stream. Anyway. That's me done. I hope you all had a wonderful time. Oh, it's just extremely laggy on the YouTube end for some reason. Never mind. Sparkle. You did join at the end of the stream. How was Code Vein, by the way? Code Vein 2, I believe. I see you completed the game. Not just completed it, but you got all the achievements for it. %100%. You know what? You keep talking about wanting the Dark Man to play Valkyria Chronicles. I played Valkyria Chronicles 4, the demo, and I loved it. I actually really want to play Valkyria Chronicles myself. I want to play the 4th one fully. I don't know if you want me if there's 1, 2, and 3. If I have to start from 1, but like 4, from what I played, I like 4 instead. I don't know if they're that much different, but it looked like a very fun game. Valkyria Chronicles looks very fun. Is the 4th one brutal? Fourth one looks fun. Second and first are PSP games. Or second and third. Play on the same timeline. It's very interesting. Does that mean you have to play 1 first and then play 4? Story-wise. Does that mean gameplay-wise as well? Because I know this game has the game has like permanent death, permadeath, where you can lose characters. They die, and yeah, if they die, they're gone. Technically, no. See, because there's such a massive delay when you write something like that, I have no idea what you're responding to. I'll keep chatting until the time reaches 6 a.m. That way I have a gameplay. Because you know what? A lot of Puritans love I dare I call them Puritans. They love saying if you want to play a game that's like jumps midway into the series for something, then you absolutely must play the first games first. And I hate that. Like I started playing Nier Automata, and I've seen people say like, oh, you have to play like the first games first. You have to go back to Drakengard, and I think I've seen gameplay of Drakengard, and that game looks absolute dog shit. Like I'm not playing an old game like that if I want to play a new game. And then there's like, I think I played Dark Souls 3 before I played Dark Souls 1 and 2. And I want to play Dark Souls 3 first. No, there's no actual way of playing 2 and 3 outside of the PSP. Then it's quite tragic, actually. I want to get back to finishing Wu Chang. Then I can start streaming um Near Automata instead. Wu Chang has been an amazing game so far. Also, what was the other game? Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I still have to finish that game because I quit playing after I reached a certain point in the game because the game just broke my sanity. But I still need to finish it, and I've actually got more incentive to finish it now that they've revealed the third part to it. And I do like the game. I think I broke my own sanity by forcing myself to do all the little side quests and mini games. I know Final Fantasy loves its side quests and mini games, but the ones in 7 Rebirth, oh, some of them are god awful. Like they're all right, sure, but the gameplay itself, like the slashing, the real time combat, is fine as it is. Give me more fighting, honestly. Like the mini games, sure, but the reason they had mini games in the classic game is because the gameplay itself, turn-based combat, is a big dumb mini game. Like real-time combat is its own bloody experience. That's why there's no mini games in bloody Dark Souls, because it's its own bloody experience. There's real-time combat or like mini games in the original games because you're playing bloody top-down view. You walk around, and the only way you get encounter is by random encounter, and then you click button, your character does attack. You know, it's funny you mentioned Cosmo Canyon because the Cosmo Canyon and the Gongaga region, they broke my sanity because of how poorly designed and laid out those maps are. They were the worst maps for traversal I've ever seen in any game I've ever played. And one thing I hate about games is having to. One thing I wanted to do in this game, and when I played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, was to not have to use fast travel. I wanted to, because when I play games, I love organically exploring. I love being able to just travel everywhere, know my way around the place. Cosmo Canyon, here's a funny thing. If you don't go to the mission area when you first get there, if you drop down, you are forced to fast travel. There's actually 0 ways to get back up unless you fast travel. Because you don't activate the elevator until you've done the story mission. So if you drop down there like I did, because I wanted to complete that Chocobo flying mission, you are stuck in the big under level until you fast travel back up, which I hate. And yeah, the Final Fantasy VII the remake is done to just water down the classic story. And here's the thing, I do sympathize with the original game purists because it didn't need a remake. You can play the original just fine. I played the original just fine. I played 7 and 8 as my first like 2 Final Fantasy games. But one thing I really don't like about the discourse about the Final Fantasy VII remake games is that the combat for these characters is actually amazing. Like, oh, but real time, no, not real time, turn-based combat. Everyone it's the classic way of playing. Yeah, but I actually want to play as Cloud, swing his big damn sword around and use cool combos with it. Like one thing I absolutely loved about like the ATB system and like the slowdown time, or if you're just in a flow state, like you haste yourself and you're beating people up, and then you use your quick commands like the Kingdom Hearts style that they have in in Seven Remake. It's amazing. And then in the Rebirth, they added like combo moves you can do. So if you and another character have used enough abilities within a move within a encounter, you can both combo to use a special ability. And it is so amazing. Like the real time combat, I think is so fantastic. And I love the graphics. I love being able to play as these characters in 3D, like properly play these characters. Because in the classic games, you're just like it's a product of its time, and people refuse to admit this. Sometimes updated graphics, if they're still respectful, which I think the remake versions are, they can do wonders for enhancing the characters. I love the designs of these characters in the remakes. And you can say, and I've played the classic ones. I played the classic one. In fact, when I heard Final Fantasy's remake, the first episode one, like remake one, was coming out, I actually forced myself to finish Final Fantasy 7 and 8 actually before the first remake even came out. So I knew the full game before it had come out. That's what you think it just needed an art update. I'm perfectly fine with the 3D 3-party third person combat system. And I'll gladly stand against the Puritans when it comes to that, because I love the remake trilogy. I very much understand the issues with the character and stories. The characters and story, and a lot of weird filler moments that they add in the remake that aren't in the originals, that they do drag out a bit. I very much understand all the arguments for it. I understand all the things that they cut out. I understand the things that they changed. I even understand one thing that did. I don't know if it annoyed me as such, but the fact that your XP or save data doesn't really carry over from remake to rebirth, that did annoy me a bit. The fact that I had to play like, you get special unique summons if you like pre-ordered the game, played remake, and if you played bloody the DLC for the first game. And I can't be asked for the DLC for the first game because um bloody, like, I don't care enough about Yuffie or her weird dumb Wu Tai friend. Well, the game is definitely for normies. I don't think that's an argument. Like, the the game has definitely been watered down for the normie crowd. And that's why I can't argue against fans in that regard. Because I played the classic and I've played the remake, and there's like, think about this. In the first remake, you go to that bloody there's a, what's her name, Jessie. um you go to that because you know the three idiots who work for Barrett, that fat kid, um the guy who thinks he's cool, and then there's Jessie, that little girl who's kind of hot. You go to her bloody mother's place to eat pizza. Or no, I like her. You and her friends go to her mother's place to eat pizza, while you go in to like sneak a letter out or something like that. That's in the first remake. That is like pure slop. Like, let me skip that part, please. That's a waste of time. Jessie certainly is a waifu, and like Yuffie, they kept her personality. One thing that they did about that's obviously they changed in the remake compared to the original, is the fact that Yuffie's no longer optional. Neither is Vincent, and I'm super hyped to play Vincent, by the way, because Vincent was cool edge lord in the original, and I love his design in this one, and I love the fact that they doubled down on keeping him like the stoic edgelord. But yeah, I like there's a lot of like also another thing is like because there was a like the open world exploration of the classics. Um, there's not a lot of secrets to the remakes. Like for example, when you go into the mansion in Nibble in the first one, where you first um recruit Vincent. In the original game, you had to get like 4 combinations to unlock a safe, and when you unlock that safe, you fought a special boss, and you got Red 13's special weapon, his final ability, and then you got the key to unlock Vincent's room to actually unlock him. And uh, obviously in the remake they streamlined a lot of it. As you said, it's because it's for normies. They don't want you missing content, so you can't really miss any of that stuff anymore. And as a result, there's not a lot of secrets anymore. Like there's no real secret boss encounters or any like hidden areas to explore or hidden things that you can do in the remakes. It's very linear. The original game was linear to a degree, but like there was a lot of hidden cool things you can do, and a lot of that is taken away in this one. Like for example, the a lot of the summons you can get in particularly in Rebirth, they're all region locked, and you have to sort of go do the sort of open world quest exploration stuff to go unlock them. Whereas in the old one, you'd do like a mini quest or something like that, and then you'd find it somewhere, and it'd be like a unique item you get. Some of them were missable as well. So yeah, like that's when people complain that stuff like that isn't in the new games, I completely understand. Because that was actually part of the charm and the method in which the old games were played, which isn't the case with the newer game. And a lot of people who played all the Final Fantasies, they understood that all of that was part of the package. Whereas the Final Fantasy VII remakes, part 1, 2, and 3, they're streamlining a lot of all the story, all the collectibles and whatnot, all the main, even side activities. It's all streamlined to things that aren't really avoidable. Like there's maybe one point of no return, but other than that, everything is just so streamlined. And I can fully understand when people say that that is a departure to the classics. And yes, Vincent did get his own game because he is the edgelord. He is the prime edgelord. Aside from that, I do love talking about these old games, but I've been sitting on this home screen with my two girls, and one of them is me. Actually, no, I'll keep it like that. I'll be heading off now. Properly heading off. Chatting's always fun, but it will be time for me to come off. Sit back, chill for a bit. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. I thought I'd let you chat a little bit because you came right at the end of the stream, so I didn't want you to miss out on anything. Aside from that, another nice, peaceful night. Hopefully, Thursday will be the finale for Wu Chang. Hopefully, the Darkman streams tomorrow. Aside from that, good night and tally ho.